gonna do another marker drawing set with a limited color palette. And this time we're gonna do this cute puppy and this lizard and this bunny. And I'm gonna show you what fun you can have with just 3 colors. And the fun thing is that it's the same 3 colors on each person, and you can see her person, creature, whatever, these little cute drawings. And we'll show you exactly what's up with that. Let's get started. Okay, all right, so we're gonna do some more of these cute little guys in these limited color palettes. This time I've got 3 light colors. This is I think this comes out of a bright set, and these both come out of a pastel set. You can get these sets of Sharpies with like 90 colors in them now, which I find to be more color than you'll ever need. But they last forever, so that's a great investment. So we're gonna do our little puppy dog first up here. And you see these random colors on my paper here? This is why you work on the back of the sketchbook and you don't color on top of things, because these markers bleed through, especially with this thin sketchbook paper. This is just a regular 80 sheet 9x11. It's made in the USA, hooray for that. I'm not even sure where I bought this, but that's where that's from, and work on the back page. So we're gonna do our puppy, and he's kind of an oval shape, and we give him some ears. We just start filling it in, and I do start filling these in before I move on to the next part of the body, just because I want that color to be as flat as it can get. I think it adds to the cuteness of these. But you know what? You don't have to do that. That's just a personal preference. There is certainly no wrong, right way to do art. This is just how I do it, and if you like it, awesome. If you have a better suggestion, please let me know. I'm always open to learning new things. So there's that. And you don't gotta push hard with these. It's just easy peasy, get it done, get it laid in. Okay, so now we'll do his body. And we want him to kind of be leaning back a little bit, so we're gonna come back. There's a front foot, the second foot, a little bit of a belly, and then the back leg, and then his little back. So really simple shapes, and then a little tail. A little half little C shape, and then we just fill it in. My sister used to watch a show called Blue's Clues. I'm sure there are those of you who have heard of that. And it was an adorable little kids show, and I think it's coming back now. Taught a lot about colors, and its mascot was a little blue puppy. And honestly, I wasn't thinking about that when I did this the first time, but now I recognize the fact that my subconscious was thinking about the blue puppy blue. And we're just filling this in. Oh my goodness, the studio phone is ringing. Who could it be? And there we go. So we filled that guy in. Okay, now that he's filled in, we're gonna move on to our next one. One of my favorites, which is the little lizard. And we're just gonna start off with, his head is kind of like a teardrop shape, so we're just gonna make it a nice fat teardrop. I love lizards. I always used to think they were so cute. I always wanted one as a pet. But apparently they are a lot of work to maintain as pets. I'm sure if any of you out there have a lizard, you would say that they're probably wonderful to keep. I have met several people who have lizards as pets that just love them dearly. I always think they're so cute. They're especially chameleons, and gosh, all lizards are pretty cute, I think, especially when they get squonky. So we're gonna do this here. All right, so his body is kind of like an oval. And then we got a little leg that comes out, and we just make a little V shape with his feet, because they've got those weird little feet, especially chameleons. much. I think this guy is kind of more like a chameleon because he's going to change colors on us. But it could be anything. It could be a Gila monster, could be Godzilla, you know, whatever you feel like doing at the time. I used to watch the Magic School Bus growing up, and Miss Frizzle has a lizard named Liz, and I always remember wanting a lizard because of Magic School Bus. It's amazing what cartoons do with a child. So we fill this in all the way. Just fill that in and do a little back leg. That's a little V. Don't have to be specific. These are not atomically correct. That's okay. They're just cute. And now we do the little tail and make it a little bit curly there towards the front. So we come back and fill in this line. And fill the tail in. Okay, so he's gonna dry, and we're gonna move on to our bunny. And it's amazing what you can do with just 3 colors. Like, I think you can really get a really wide scope of arrangements, and I think that's a lot of fun to try and think about what you can do with that. So we're gonna start with just an oval for this little bunny's head. Now this is a different colored Sharpie. I didn't even think about that when I picked it up, but that's okay. This will still work. As long as it's not a dead Sharpie, that's all we don't care about. Okay. So here's a little head. Round that out a little bit more. And we'll do his ears. Just some little shapes. Nothing particular. Working with silhouettes is always a lot of fun too, because you can kind of see how something feels or how it moves without having to do anything specific. Like for this guy, his little ears are closer together in the original drawing than this one. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. And now we're going to do his little body, just a little bump, and then a bump out for his back foot. A little foot, a little bump, and a little bump, and his other back foot. And we're just going to fill that shape in. It's so important to, when you have any kind of creativity, it's important to use it for something that makes you smile, that improves your mood, that brings some joy into your life. Everything that's going on right now feels so scary and dark and maybe not happy, and it's very hard for a lot of people. So if you've got any kind of creativity, you know, being able to just brighten somebody's day is well worth it. And it's worth it to help improve your mood too. There's nothing better than using the gift that God's given you to brighten a day, to go back and remind yourself that it's gonna be all right, it's gonna be okay, we're gonna get through this. And even if it seems really dire, and it can be done. So I'm just gonna flatten that out so he looks like he's actually sitting on the ground. Okay, so now that's done, we're gonna go back up here to the top. And this time I'm gonna use, this is a Copic fine liner. It has no marking on it whatsoever, but this is the only color that these come in, so I know that's what this is. This is a 0.3. It's a pretty small tip, and I have worn the tar out of this tip. As you can probably see, it's almost flat. So we'll just start very gently. If you use these fine liners, don't push hard on them. It will destroy them. And then you'll be very sad. There's that little eye. So the nose on a dog sits kind of low on the face. Just outline that. Give him a little happy. And a tongue. We're gonna make him a little fat-faced. Up under the ears. Outline the ears. And these are not like any kind of specific lines. It doesn't have to be. We're not going for anything more than cute. Okay, so we're making some little half C's for his feet. There's a little rough fur, front leg, back of the leg, tummy, back leg, back foot. He's a little bit dopey, but I like it. Who doesn't love a big dopey dog? Outline the tail. Okay, so with that outline, we can color. So for this one, I'm just gonna do some spots on him with the green over top. Nothing specific, just some cute lines. We're gonna fill his ears in with the green. Give him a little bit of interest. Okay, so there's some spots, there's that. And I'm gonna give the end of his tail some too. Okay. And I will do the purple. I'm gonna outline his cute spots in his ears. Do his nose and his tongue. Outline those spots. And a little bit of his tail. I don't think I'll make his tummy purple because I want that tummy to be nice and stand out. Just fill that in. And look at how cute he is. He's darling. Okay, so now we'll do our lizard. Same thing with this guy here. We're gonna give him a nice big eye. Just a scribbly little eye. And some little scales. A little nose and a smiley face. And we'll outline him. So for this one, we're going to give him some little ripples down his back. And his little feet. These would be really fun to paste into other things if you had some, like maybe some photos of places you've gone, or you know, even family photos. I have friends who like to do drawings and they paste them into their family's photo with Photoshop, and then they print them and hand them out to their family. Sometimes they'll get masks or hats or whatever it is. You know, you can just make your own fun with what you're doing. And some scales back here. We'll make those different colors so he's got some interest. Okay, we'll start with the purple this time. We're gonna give him a little bit of a belly with a different color. And these don't have to stay within the lines. They're fun and unique, and they don't have to be perfect. And in fact, they're better when they aren't. So then you can just come down and line that tail. Like that. Color in a few of these. Okay, and now we'll do the blue. Look at how simple this is. But they turn out so cute and so fun. Okay, so the last one we're gonna do is our bunny. And we're just going to, oop, nope, we gotta do the lines first. Becca, don't get ahead of yourself. Make some eyes. I always find that if you make these eyes, just these big black kind of button looking eyes, that they tend to be really cute. Some little happy face here. And his big old buck teeth. And some whiskers. Okay, so we'll draw his little front feet and then come up and back down for his other front foot, and you can come down, and that's his belly. So we've just given him a little bit of extra look here. Do his ears and the outside lines here. Nice little hip on his foot. I'll give him some little cute eyebrows. Okay, now we can do the coloring. So for the inside of his ears, we're gonna do the blue. Just a little delineation of color there. We're gonna do his belly in blue. And you don't have to use every color on every drawing if you do a limited palette. Sometimes you're just gonna use 2 colors. We'll still use 3 on this one, but it's still something to think about. Sometimes you just want to. You don't have to have any specific way to do anything. A lot of times when I'm working out concept or just doing some preliminary work, I don't do anything the same way twice. It's just really kind of up to you. I'm gonna give him some little cute green cheeks here. Outline his little claws and give him some little lines. Okay, I like that a lot. Well guys, this is it for this video. I really wanted to just kind of show you how we could do something with fun with a limited color palette, and with these Sharpies it's a great exercise. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I really hope that you'll try this along with me and do some of your own. Please hit that little subscribe button and like these videos. We really appreciate it when you do. Anything that you say to us, comments or whatever, we read them. Thank you so much for being supportive of us. I've been looking and reading your comments over the past couple of weeks. Thank you guys, we really appreciate it. And we can't wait to share more art with you in the future. Have a great day.